Lucy is my first and only child. She's 2.5. Lucy cannot stand or walk, and she primarily uses a wheelchair to get around. When she was younger, we would go to traditional playgrounds that didn't have a lot of accommodation for children like Lucy. And it was often kind of a letdown for her. She would see other kids playing, and she would sort of sit in the corner and not be able to participate. And I'm hoping that something that is an inclusive playground that allows kids with disability to play alongside kids who are readily able will encourage her to see that just because you do something in a different way doesn't mean you don't have to do it at all.
The Inspiration Playground is about getting children and adults with and without disability together in a place that they can play and interact in a natural fashion. And the reason behind that is to try to socialize people with and without disabilities, because when you get people together with and without disabilities, that's when that perceptual shift takes place, and you start looking at the individual and you stop noticing the disability.
We've been raising 2 daughters who both were born with special needs issues. Older one was born with Down syndrome. I have second daughter, she was born normal, we thought, but then later it was turned out to be she has autism. We let our kids spend far too long at home because of their limited function, social function. But with this new facility, they can actually go there and they can have a chance to enhance their social function, their skills. I think they need to have that as a tool, to learn to live.
The main partners in the project are Bellevue Rotary Club and the City of Bellevue. And right now we're in the fundraising phase and design phase. So we're looking at getting contributions from corporations and foundations, and then also the contributions coming from my own Rotary Club. We're looking for input from different parents, particularly parents of children with disabilities.
I'm really hoping that this is one of those special places where my daughter, who happens to have cerebral palsy, is included in, rather than a place where it is accessible, but when we get there, the participation level is basically watching other people play.
The playground is going to have a lot of the standard playground elements, like swings and slides and sand and water and things you'd find in any playground. But I think what's going to be really unique about it is how accessible they're going to be. So whether you're in a wheelchair or if you're a parent that has a disability, you're going to be able to get in there and really have a wonderful time, play with your kids, and have all the kids interact together. The Inspiration Playground is going to be located in the downtown Bellevue Park, where there's an existing playground there now. The park itself is a jewel for our city. And to have a playground that reflects the quality of the park, and also to make it accessible, truly accessible for children and adults with and without disabilities, that's why it's such an important part. There aren't a lot of play opportunities for kids with disabilities in our area.
And I've seen play structures that allow wheelchairs to be pushed up onto, and I know at first look some people will see those play structures and go, yeah, but then once the wheelchair gets up there, all they do is watch. But the difference is, to a 6-year-old, that play structure isn't a play structure. It's a castle or a pirate ship, and it makes all the difference in the world to a 6-year-old whether they have to always be outside of the castle or whether they can be a princess in the castle.
To support the Inspiration Playground, contact the Rotary Club of Bellevue at 425-998-7542 or Bellevue Parks and Community Services at 425-452-7686. For more information, visit www.bellevuerotary.net.